Can you imagine the sprinklers start? Hey, Toronto Comic Con! Is this me? Is this me? Okay. Well, happy Toronto Comic Con. It's the kickoff to convention season, which is great. How about our friend Rob up here? Hey, Rob! What is this, a convention for male models? What's happening up here?
His nickname is Tub.
So we're the cast of Inner Space. I'm Teddy.
I'm Morgan, right?
And I'm Stephen Harper.
I'm AJ Fry. Nice to meet you all. So we're really thrilled to be here at Toronto Comic Con. Like I said, it kicks off convention season, and conventions are our favorite thing to do. And at them, these panels are super fun, and you're in for a real treat because we get to talk about a show today that we haven't seen yet on Space, but which will be coming to our channel in 2015, and we're so excited for it. Killjoy! Oh, yeah! Whoa! And we wanted to make you see as well. You can follow Space Channel on Twitter. Many of you do, and thank you for that. But also start following Killjoys. It's at Killjoys on Twitter. So definitely give them some love on Twitter as well, because this is a show that is going to be so good. Oh, and hey, apologies to our producer Amy at the back, because we tried to mess with her by coming in the wrong door.
We love you, Amy.
And we gave her a heart attack. We love you, Amy.
Listen, I was like the Hermione Granger in the background. I was like, no, don't do it. She'll be so upset. They're like, let's do it.
We're
They're
not-
little gremlins.
We're not easy people to work with.
No.
All right, do you want to meet some folks from Killjoys? Yeah. Let's bring out the star, Aaron Ashmore, and executive producer Michelle Labretta. All right.
Welcome. I think we got name tags for you and everything. Welcome to the stage.
And Aaron's, of course, been everything from Warehouse 13 to Lost Girl as well, Smallville. Obviously, you all know his list of credits. So you guys have done a lot of...
Keep going on.
Veronica Mars.
Veronica Mars. That one video in college.
Oh, yeah. That's a classic.
And so you guys have done a lot of conventions separately in your own right with all the great genre stuff you've worked on. But how does it feel to now be at a con together talking about this show that you kind of put your blood, sweat, and tears into?
That's what I was going to say.
I stole your word.
Is it nice knowing you put this much work into something, knowing you're about to kind of unveil it and like seeing all of this kind of interest before it's even out?
It is. I mean, to give context to you guys, we have a clip that we'll be showing, and it was hot off the presses from just last night. Aaron got to see it. So being able to sort of, it's very fresh for us.
Cool.
And being able rather to unveil it to people at the same time is kind of nice.
I really want to see it again. So, do you guys just want to set it up for us at all before we see it, or do you just want to hit play and then we can talk about it afterwards?
Well, I think it's the first scene of the first show, so I think it sort of sets itself up. You know, you don't need a lot of explanation to see it, but so let's. Can I say let's roll that?
You can do whatever you want. Yeah.
Let's wait for the lights before we hit play.
Let's roll the play.
Story for it, and why you wanted to set the show in space? After doing Lost Girl and a few other things in between that were all very, my first love is genre and always has been, and I kind of gravitated towards the fantasy end of spec for a while. And then after you've done that, you've told a lot of different stories in it, you start just craving something a little different, but still within the genre that you love. So sci-fi is kind of, when I first came to space with the concepts, I again thought, well, no one's going to do that. They aren't going to let me do bounty hunters in space. So I kind of pitched it without thinking that they were going to say yes, and then they did. And it's been kind of a non-stop fun ride since.
Was part of the motivation the fact that despite your incredible history as a producer, writer, and creator, you had never had Aaron Ashmore talking about chafing before in a series?
Yeah,
was that
basically the whole concept.
Was that the driving thing?
You busted me, yes.
Yeah. And Aaron, what attracted you to this? Because obviously you've done
Chafing.
It was the chafing?
Oh yeah.
That was the main thing. Yeah.
The first time that I heard about this project, a casting director that cast the show, Jason Knight, said, "Oh, we're casting this really cool sci-fi show," and we just were talking about it, and not anything specific, not even about me coming in on it. And then a couple weeks later, I got this scene as the first scene to come in and audition with, and I was like, that's it, that's all I'd seen. And so a little bit of a character breakdown in that scene, and I was like, I think I like this guy. I think I want to play this guy. So, you know what I mean? Even from the very, very beginning, you know, the sense of humor and the action, and, you know, I could just tell that there's going to be something interesting about these characters. And after just reading that first scene, I was very intrigued. So that's sort of my first introduction to it was that scene.
Well,
I want to mention all of you, get your questions ready, because we're going to open up the floor for questions in just a sec.
But I wanted to ask, I mean, it's a great introduction. It establishes two of your main characters. It establishes the world, the tone of the show. We can get so much from it, but there is one character who is critical to the show who we did not get introduced to in that opening scene. Care to talk about Luke's character?
Yeah, Davin Jacoby is Johnny's brother. He's his big brother, his alpha brother. They have, you're like, no, he's not. They're estranged, so there's a bit of a contentious relationship, and they meet each other again in a very interesting, unexpected way in the pilot.
And what else can you tell us about Dutch, who we met there in the most ass-kicking, awesome way possible?
Oh yeah.